Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Twisted Coin live on a Saturday night with guests. We got Marcus in with us, Steve's in with us, George and Alex. Well, George at this moment in time is sat behind the wheel, and Alex might come and join us from the passenger seat if he's got internet.
Yeah, they must be about halfway home by now, so they're probably a couple of hours north of Birmingham, I'd imagine.
I would have thought. Yeah. But Alex came down yesterday afternoon. He's like, I'm only picking up one fish.
Did he go home with one fish?
Mate, honestly.
They never do.
Oh, you picked the car up, mate. There wasn't hardly any room left to sit in there, was there?
Mate, there wasn't. And I was in the front, so I was all right. But yeah, they are going up to Scotland, fully loaded up. So if you want to see what Alex has purchased from New Forest Court today, you'll have to wait till he drops his video tomorrow. George should drop a video as well, and our Steve was with us down at New Forest this morning as well. So Steve done a load of videoing, and
did he remember this time? Did he?
I remembered to get the camera out,
mate. He remembered to get the camera out, and
don't tell him.
A good chunk of what he recorded was his fucking feet.
Jesus Christ! Honestly, mate, age is catching up with me. I was pressing the button to record, doing recording and that, and then pressing it to stop, except I was doing it the other way around. So I just ended up recording the floor and my feet most of the time. But I did get some footage. So, but honestly,
you did get some footage. And yeah, Mr. I'm just going to come down for the morning to see what's about. And did you leave with anything, Steve?
No.
Your tongue should fester and drop out, mister.
All right, I might have purchased a couple of tadpoles.
A couple of tadpoles? Yeah, right. Considering they came out of Sean's pond.
Yeah, they did come out of Sean's pond, and
yeah,
a couple of nice fish that obviously I'll put a video up as well.
Yeah.
And I'll add to that some of the shenanigans that we got up to here last night. So we had Susan, George, and Alex round here with me and Maria last night, and we had some fun on the simulators. So, and I don't know if you've noticed, Vince, but Benson's put one of the races up on YouTube.
Has he?
Yeah. So his YouTube channel, for everyone's benefit, this is just a guy that I do sim racing with. He's Kenson Kermit, I think his name is.
Right.
So, but I'll send you the link to it, Vince, anyway, so you can have a laugh.
Yeah, you'll have to send me the link because poor lad didn't know which way to go because I just created absolute carnage. Absolute carnage. It's racing Silverstone in Mark II Escorts.
Mark 1
Escorts, sorry.
Yeah.
Mark 1 Escorts, yeah. But I've got this tendency because I sit on Steve's simulator and you've got 3 screens. So you've got one in front of you and 2 at a diagonal. Well, I could see them coming up behind me. And as soon as they get close, I just slam the anchors on. Bang! And I pull off and I leave them to it. His mate joined us last night. And yeah, he's like, who the fuck is driving?
He didn't have a clue what was going on, did he, for a while? So funny.
It was absolute carnage. But
we had a good night. We had a good night with the 2 Scots guys.
Yeah,
nice.
We wiped the floor with them.
Yeah, England won.
Champions! So, has your Goshki settled in?
Mine? Well, first of all, my Achiever, the Achiever's sulking a bit, Marcus, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's having a bit of a sulk around. I don't know whether that might be a temperature-related sulk.
Maybe temperature or what's your pH?
It's we got high pH here, so it's about 9.
Could be that one, mate.
Yeah, so it'll be all right. I mean, you know,
it'll settle down, mate.
Yeah,
it'll soon come round. Like I said to you last night, I reckon that's temperature sulk.
Yeah,
temperature or pH. I mean, my temperature down here has been like 12 because I got covers on. It's been around 12, 12 and a half for a while now.
Yeah, mine's just under 10, so it's a couple of degrees. But
not then, mate. Yeah,
that's what I said to you last night. It's
that and the pH because I've got soft water here and you're hard, so that's gonna.
Yeah.
It'll probably set. Well, no, probably it'll set down, mate.
Yeah, it will. It will. Yeah, the Goshki and the shower have settled in today. So
if you would like to see these fish that Steve bought before he puts his video out, our lesser spotted one put a video out on New Forest Koi Farm channel yesterday afternoon because Mr. Tate decided that he was going to turn up out of the blue, not even told anyone he was turning up, and then helped him select through some fish out the main pond, well, Sean's pond, and then proceeded to go up to Phoenix 2 and lay some blocks so I can get some poor ponds lined Monday.
Nice.
So, yeah, the pond on the left, as you go through the doors at Phoenix 2, the pond on the left is now called the Tate Modern.
You can tell it's because there's a really tidy bit of block work that he's done.
It's the only decent bit. Other than the stuff that what's his name did when he come down, the rest, there's no comparison.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant.
But yeah, our Alan, he rolled his sleeves up, got straight in. So, but yeah, out of all the fish that they bowled on that video yesterday, everything bar one went today between the three of them. Apart from one, which is a big kahaku that Rick, once he got it out of the pond and in the bowl, decided, no, I'm going to keep that one.
Yeah.
I'm quite right. So.
Yeah, he should. To be
fair.
I
mean, he's got to have the right brood stock there, hasn't he? So.
Well, especially with the new kahaku that he's been given from Joe Mitchell. I mean, that thing is immense. So yeah, push the two together and could get a really nice combination. And the fact that the kahaku that he's kept is from a Sankey spawning.
Oh.
So he can use it for either or.
Yeah. It'll have the blood in it, won't it? Yeah.
Because the genetics are in it.
What is it, male? Is it male or female?
That's female. That was a female.
Was that female, was it?
Yeah.
But it's got a lovely head pattern. And I can, knowing what I know with the kahaku that Joe took, putting them together is a real good decision. Good decision.
They're going to do that this year,
yeah?
That for another year. Who knows?
All I'm looking for is the Gazwods this year, because
that's Shiro's you're going to do this year, isn't it?
Yeah. It looks like we're going to be doing the Ginrin. I'm sure he said the Ginrin male with the DK female.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we'll get normal, and we'll get Ginrin as well.
Should be good.
It should be, and it should make life easier for people as well, because they're getting even less fish this year.
You're already going to do Karaka, yeah?
Yeah, that's all going to be done. So the 50 fish, well, it'll be 50 plus 5%. So
they're all viable, aren't they?
You'll get 55, but you will get 55 guaranteed Shiro Atsuri.
Yeah. They're going to be of both colours, aren't they?
Yeah. All the Koroku and everything will be done beforehand, like we did it last year and the year before. You'll get them as they're just coming off the brine shrimp and just starting to go onto the fine crumb.
It's going to be harder though, isn't it, this year? Because there's only going to be 50 fry as opposed to 150.
Mate,
last time.
That should make life easier.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Now, the first year we done it,
and they'll do better.
The first year we started off with 250 fry, and there was actually a couple of people that entered it, and they ended up with more than 250 fry. But when it come to put in their fish forward for judging, it had hardly grown because they still had 250 odd fry.
Yeah.
Because
they didn't whittle down.
People struggled to do the culling.
Right. Yeah.
It's not for everyone, is it?
So with the Welsh Dragons, we thought, right, well, we'll lower the amount of fry, and even with the Welsh Dragons last year, some people still struggled with culling them or thinning them out.
I get it. I do get that.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I do. I mean, the amount of my fish last night that these guys called cat food when they came round. Yeah. They're still in my pond and in my grow-ons and stuff. So,
mate, he's got about 3 tanks full of cat food.
3 tanks of cat food.
And he goes, come on. I walked into the front room. I sat down next to that tank and I went, that's bent. That's bent.
I knew they were.
And he's like, what do you mean they're bent? I went, look, just take it out and feed it to your cat.
Yeah.
And he's like, can't do that.
I knew one of them was. I hadn't spotted that the other big one had a slight uplift in its tail. I mean, the other one, you can just see it straight away. It's there. But I hadn't quite noticed that on the slightly bigger one, but it is there.
It is there.
Yeah.
Once it's been pointed out to you, you see it every time you look at it, don't you?
Yeah. I mean, one of them is like a banana. Do you know what I mean? So I'd already knew that one wasn't any good. But yeah, cats don't like fish. Give it to the dog then. That's what you're saying.
No. Ted would probably look at it and go, the fuck do you want me to do with that?
Yeah, that ain't a sausage. That's what he'd say.
Is it?
Funny looking sausage.
But you yourself there has proved the point. You knew it was bent, and yet you couldn't bring yourself to take it out, drop it in a bottle of clove oil or something like that. You know what I mean?
That's the truth of it, yeah. And I think that's a problem I've got with a lot of my fish, in that there's a lot of crap ones. I mean, I've taken most of the really crap ones out, and they're in a separate. They're not in the main pond anymore.
No.
Again, this, I don't know. It's.
But again, even with some of the ones you took out, when you actually step back and look at it objectively, putting them into a bucket of sedate would actually be kind.
The poor things. Yeah.
Can you see what I mean? But
yeah,
that's where everyone's different, and I think maybe I'm slightly numb to that now.
Yeah,
because
you've been exposed to it so much, haven't you?
Yeah. Does that make sense?
Yeah, Cody's point got
when I very first started going down to the farm doing the YouTube 4 years ago, when we were doing selections and stuff, and Rick's like, that is like, it's going in the hedge. And I'm like, no, you can't do that. You've got to give it, someone will love it. But then over the years, it just in some ways, I've become numb to it. It's
I mean, with some of the bigger ones that have fallen apart effectively, I'd rather find someone who's willing to give them a good home, because they're some of they're not small fish, some of those.
No.
So I think trying to find somewhere where they can go would be good. If there's someone willing to take them on, would be
But the Hitsuri night ticks, what you gonna do? Sell them to a blind man? Because no one in their right mind, even if you're going to give them to them, is going to kind of take your fucking arse like it.
Well, I just hope the old lady that lives next door don't watch this, because they're going to go in her pond.
You're going to put them in her pond, and then the cats are going to go and wipe them out the pond.
Oh, mate. Brilliant.
So you should have fed the cats in the first place.
Yeah.
Like I said.
Alan's joined tonight. You want to tell him what happened with all the fish he picked?
Mate, they've gone.
All but the kahaku that Rick's put back in his...
all bar the kahaku that Rick's decided he's going to keep hold of, but everything else that you picked has gone. He nicked too. Well, I say nicked.
Well, yeah.
we won't say how much it wasn't, because Maria's around.
Oklahoma. That's my safe word.
Mate, it was 30 quid, wasn't it?
In there, and he won them, didn't he?
Yeah.
Had a raffle while he was down there for the day. Oh, look what I won.
Yeah.
Got him too.
Mind you,
all right, Maria, I know she's watching.
Yeah. Mind you, I was quite shocked today when I heard the lesser spotted one say that Mr. Tate has picked a Becco to be Azakari'd.
Is he going to confirm or deny?
Yeah. And knowing that our Mr. Tate is such a Shiro lover, I was just a little shocked to hear him selecting a Becco.
Good Becco's a good Becco, though, isn't it?
But saying that, if it's from the Sakai Sankis, they are pretty doggone good.
It was on Rick's video yesterday, wasn't it?
What?
The
Sankis?
Becco?
The Becco. No, there was a video about Mr. Tate putting in a string line, Vincent, and I'm like, you cheeky bastard. The amount of times I've said to you, Ricardo, to put a string line, he's like, we don't need one of them, we've got a level. But he did say watching Mr. Tate put down them blocks was like watching our Filtration pet.
Really?
Is that a compliment? I think it's meant to be, isn't it?
I think so. I honestly can't remember. I remember watching it, but I can't.
You can't remember our Filtration pet. They were all fucking northern monkeys as well, weren't they?
I know Bomber was in it.
Oh, Jimmy Nail.
Yeah,
that's about. I can't remember much else about it, to be honest.
No. Paul Cunningham.
A long time ago, that is.
Paul Cunningham says, Steve, I'm with you. I struggle with the culling process.
Yeah, Paul. Yeah.
So what is it about the culling process that you struggle with, Paul? Is it the fact that you just...
It's swimming around when you catch them up, they're happy, they're swimming around your pond, and you just, if you just get them,
and they've grown.
Yeah, and they've grown, and they're not hurting no one. I get it. I get why people find it hard to do, because it's just like, well, he ain't hurting no one.
Yeah.
But
mate, I love
got to do it for the good of your rest of the fish sometimes.
Confirm the Becco rule. Okay. Is it one of the Sacco ones from the Sakai Sankis, though, Mr. Tate?
Yeah.
Because if so, I've got one in the Frankenstein pond in it. They do look good. They do look good.
Yeah.
Mind you, I think if Alex had his way, he would have walked away with a hell of a lot more fish than he did today. He wouldn't have been able to fit another one in the car, though.
He's a lucky
mate. Oh, I didn't tell you, Steve. We were coming back. We're on the M. We just got on the M3, and all of a sudden, a tyre thing's come up on George's dash.
Oh no!
And you had 36, 36, 30 something, nothing on the back right.
Oh.
And he started panicking, and all of a sudden, about 5 minutes later, after going, should we pull over? Should we pull over? It settled itself back out again.
Dodgy
sensor.
I reckon it was too much weight in the back of the car myself.
Did you stay in the right-hand lane down Lyndhurst?
No.
Oh, you didn't? Because I thought because I wasn't sure whether that road was open or not, and I thought I'm going to chance it anyway. And as I sort of got down there, it said single lane only. I was thinking, oh no, I ain't going to be able to turn left. But then it was just turn left. Yeah. Huh?
It must be Geordie because I can't make no sense of that.
It's not just me.
I'm struggling with that as well, yeah.
Vince Cole's on in one go twice. Are you on the sherbet this evening, Mr. Tate?
If not, he needs a stiff one.
Yeah. If not, have one.
You know what it is? It's all that block work's gone to his head.
Oh dear.
Not used to the physical labour.
Yeah.
Hey, but mind you, Rick did say it's probably the straightest set of blocks that were in the book. Yeah. But I can't fault him, you know. Came down to Tuberfest, and from the moment he turned up to the moment he went home, that man did not stop working. So, yeah, I can attest to the fact that he just rolls his sleeves up and just jumps straight in.
Yeah.
Much respect.
Yeah, definitely.
And the fact that Rick wasn't even expecting him yesterday either.
That's nice.
Nice bit of free labour.
Yeah, isn't it?
I had a little bit in Phoenix.
Yeah, it's just it was. I just want to show that Vince how to lay a block, innit?
There you go. Yeah. How to lay one properly,
mate. I tell you what.
You're going there on Monday, and I just said you put his name in the thing.
You watch. You'll be like, Susan's just said you watch. We'll have Alan Tate in the grouting.
Yeah. Cool.
I'll tell you what, though, my gosh gear is going to grow better than your Becco, Mr. Tate.
There you go. There's a challenge.
Have you seen the Becco?
I'll see it Monday morning.
That's a bold statement, but I ain't seen it.
Thrown that out without even that. Yeah. Blimey.
Yeah. How's the shipment settling in, Marcus?
Lovely.
Yeah, I wouldn't go there at the moment, Dave.
Absolutely lovely. It's a lot of fish.
Is your phone broken yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rung
so many times. Snapped his phone.
Blown up, Matt. I swear I've missed messages. I keep going back through it, checking. I'm sure I've missed some because it just went like, what the? Never had this before.
Yeah. See, you're getting famous. That's what it is.
Hardly.
Well, I think you've got a good eye. You know what I mean?
I just got something people want, mate. That's all. And they are good fish, though.
Yeah.
Very, very nice boxes.
They were, like I say, a good quality fish 9 times out of 10 will sell itself.
Yeah, they're not cheap, mate. You know what I mean? That's the only thing. It's a risk for me because I've struggled as a rule to sell fish that are a little bit more expensive.
Yeah.
But these I've got to because they've cost me a pretty penny. But I'm hoping that shows on the video how good they are. But they are damn good fish. Damn good. The Sankey, I've got 40 odd Sankey, I think. Up around 30 cm plus. They're just. I love a Sankey though. You know what I mean?
Really good. Then. Yeah, some of them.
Yeah. There's having a lot of Sankey and then having too many.
I have got a lot of Sankey now. Yeah. But I've got some Kaku and that coming. So that's all right.
I saw the sticker going up on the door, mate.
Yeah, I had to, mate. I haven't got any stickers. Yes, first one I've had. So
there you go. Pride of place, mate.
Quality, first on there, mate.
Oh, man, yeah, I had a good old chuckle about that, mate. That was class.
No, brilliant. I haven't yet, Stuart. I'm waiting for you to bring me some round to try. I've got an idea, see.
Oh, yes, I know about the game changer, don't I? Yeah.
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 Now, in my Frankenstein pond, I have a media that was given to me by my man Stu Bob, and it is absolutely porous. They're like little balls, but they float. It's like porous clay that's been heat treated, but it floats.
It's been baked that hard. It's
so nice. I'm thinking if it floats and it's absolutely porous,
it'll tumble.
Now, why can't I use it as a moving bed media?
Yeah. I think it's worth a try.
Gotta be, isn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Look at that. You put the challenge down now, mate.
No, it will not, but it will be awesome in a year's time. We'll see this time next year.
To be continued.
Yep. Yep. See, I'm not as privileged as Mr. Tate because Mr. Tate has his own lake.
Oh look, Alex is on. Where's my stickers? Oh yeah, there weren't any in those. Oh mate,
we were in the man cave last night as well, so you got no fucking excuse.
Yeah, if you're not back home yet, mate, just turn around, come back, and grab a few.
Say down the road.
Yeah. Might as well. You're probably still closer to here than you are to your place. So.
Yeah, whereabouts are you now?
And have they let them back in, do you reckon?
Oh, I don't know.
They're that far yet. Have they let them back in?
Probably look at the suspension on the car and go, you ain't fucking coming in.
Yeah. Open those boxes, please.
Yeah.
How much contraband's in there?
So right, hang on. Let me
That was
find
the
it.
barracuda. Yeah, mate. Yeah, it's in the post to you, mate. Remember, I've got your address, Alex. I'm going to send all these crap koi up to you. Then you can deal with them.
It's called Leca. Leca. And it's a lightweight expanded clay aggregate. And it's
clay balls.
It's a bit like clay balls
or pebbles,
but it floats.
Just doing that now.
It's just, will it stay light enough once it's got biofilm on it?
I don't know, but can you see it's absolutely porous, full of holes and everything, but it floats.
I think they might potentially end up sinking, Vince, because they use them in hydroponic systems for growing plants in.
Yeah, but hydroponic systems have water flowing over them.
Well, it
like a shower.
Flows through the roots, doesn't it? I think hydroponic, isn't it? That's just where the roots are.
Hydroponics, where they're using that as a substrate instead of soil. Yeah.
Rob's saying, been around for ages in the aquarium market. Yeah, maybe as a submerged media in a bag in like a little air-driven filter, but could it be used as a moving bed media?
I guess you'd have to put it in a bucket and leave it for a few days to see if it does sink over time. Because it may sink over time, you know what I mean? It might be one of those things that once the water gets in all those pockets.
Yeah.
My thought would be if it's borderline anyway, as soon as it gets any biofilm on it, it'll sink. Because that will take the weight over. What's keeping it buoyant? The air that's trapped in it that's buoyant. It's just how much more will stay in it. Here it is.
Oh, look, it's Ronnie Radke.
Hello, mate.
Hello, people.
Good evening, Gary. How are we?
Gary,
good evening. Good evening. I'm all right, mate. How are you?
You all right? Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, they do sink, Vince. They sink once they've become fully saturated with water.
No, bollocks. But that throws that one out the window then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Static bed.
but it is a game changer. Sinking media.
That's right. I'll just keep using it in my showers then.
I was going to say, use it in your showers.
Yeah, perfect for that.
It's working an absolute treat in the shower.
You've got one with it immature and that, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I mean, you can't see the shower for mind your own business.
Well, it's got soil substrate in it for hydroponics, so that's going to be in it.
Well, it hasn't got no soil in it. It's a substrate.
Yeah, but like Steve was saying, those balls are used as a substrate.
Yeah, they're used as a soil substitute, aren't they?
Yeah, so they'll be in there.
Well, I think you stick them in first, and then you put soil on top of them in normal plants. So it's what does it do? It helps it helps it helps the plant roots from drowning, doesn't it? Prevents them from drowning, so you've got good drainage.
Yeah, stick to the shower, mate. Stick to putting it in the showers, and I really thought that was going to work.
Are you in the wardrobe there, Gary?
The wardrobe.
Yeah, what's that behind? Oh no, it's okay. Something hanging on the wall.
It does look like he's in the wardrobe, doesn't it?
Just for a second there, yeah.
Oh, is that the new
yeah, or is that a hoodie?
merchandise?
Nice.
Nice.
Hang on, right. If you're going to go into the shop, let's
stick him on the screen.
Oh,
there we go.
Do all that.
Yeah.
Go on, take us for a walk.
I'm here today. It's all backwards to me, so this is a bit weird. It made me dizzy. Oh, you've seen it all before, haven't you?
No, I haven't.
Oh, give the guys a walk round.
This is the Koya. Bit of a mess at the moment. We're just sort of, a bit flat out, but. Am I taking you down in the fish room?
Yeah, it don't look very messy to me.
No.
No
internet down there though. Look,
we might lose his internet now. Oh no, there we go.
Brilliant. There, I'm back. Am I?
Yeah, you are.
Yeah. What happened there then? Don't know.
Look at that. That's nice, isn't it?
Got me Dainichi yellow monkeys for the growing show that we got going on.
Ooh. So is that growing show going to start on your opening weekend?
March for all the stuff to be shipped around. We've got like a box of Kano, Tosai, Tragoys, and a mix of Kano Goshis in there. We've got the Marusi Marcus. I don't know if you would have seen these, but these are the non-Gosanki. Oh, I don't do that.
Yeah.
The non-Gosanki and Gosanki mix from Marase, the Hirasawa brothers.
Yeah.
This is obviously a little bit of a new addition to Koya. I don't know if...
That's a new one.
Well, in here, this whole pond is... you got Sakai, Omasako, Donichi, Marasai. Who else have we got in here? These are all like certificated. You got an Omasako Tancho, technically apparently a Tancho Shiro Uzuri, but I think we all know it's a bit crazy at the moment. We've got Golden Corns from Tenaguchi, got Nisai Yellow Monkey, Sakai Kahaku. They're obviously all a bit at the bottom at the moment because I've kind of come in and spooked them with the lights, but one bowl from
Oh, sweet, mate. There's a question in for you, actually. Do you ship?
Do I ship? Yeah, all around the UK.
Yep. Okay.
There you go, Gaz Jones. He ships anywhere around the UK. How much is your shipping, Gary?
I think they charge me £29. I know they upped it a little while ago, but
yeah, 30 quid standard.
30 quid now. Yeah, that's just what the courier charges us. So
yeah, same as what we do.
If there's a certain amount of money spent, that can get lost. But I don't really have that set in stone. You got Marasai, Chagoi, Marusi, Marasai. Probably should start calling it Marusi on camera, but Marusi, Easter showers. They all look a bit. Wow, the water looks a bit funny on this camera. This is all sold stock, so I'm backwards again, but. You got like the Black Dragon from Takatatsu. I don't know if anyone saw the Koi. Is it the Koi Perspective or the Koi?
Yeah.
He got gifted one of them, the Aragoki Black Dragon. That way.
Yep.
So these are all fish ready to go as soon as it gets warm enough. Outside, all getting ready for this week really. Your favourite, Vince?
Fuck off.
Little golf balls.
Swimming footballs, now you can keep them.
Swimming footballs. You got 250 at Suka, Tosai. You know, like your Kage Shiros, that sort of breeder breeds a lot of those. Kage Shiro, Kage Hatsuri. Really well known for his Akamatsuba and Asagi.
Yep.
Again, you can't see him obviously, but there's 150 between those two. Another favourite of yours, Butterfly Koi from Suda.
Yeah, well, you can keep your abominations.
What we got over here? That's got a plant order coming in.
Have you done away with the turtle one?
Yeah, turtle's gone. That's back to a koi pond again.
No.
So this is probably going to have like our bargain bucket fish. So fish that are going to be like 35 cm. That we'll do for like 2 for 100 or something just to try and sell them this year.
Mate, it's looking good.
That's a really nice setup you got down there, mate.
Banging.
Yeah, it's a good old size. It looks better during the daytime and when the water's a bit cleaner. But we've just had all these fish moved into this pond, so it's kind of a bit of a impulse decision. But we made it, and I'm glad we did. It'd just be nice once everyone comes around.
That's what I want my house to look like inside.
Yeah, that's it. Don't. My missus hates me for it. I'd happily move in here if I was allowed.
Yeah, right. Just stick an armchair or a sofa in there, mate.
Yeah. Mate, it's looking awesome.
I accidentally, I don't know if you saw, Marcus, but I accidentally bought that bowl of 5 from Shinoda.
That the female ones?
Yeah, the 5 female. Nisa, these are like 50
Yeah,
cm, I think.
how do you hang on a minute. How do you accidentally buy 40 plus cm?
They were well, how do you say? They were for the taking, so I got first refusal, just because of relationships and stuff. And it meant that we opened the box and I said, oh, fuck it, let's do it. The same with the Izumiya, where am I? I'm there. The Izumiya Komonru, obviously this pond isn't to sell them for, but they're being held in here until the Easter weekend.
Yeah.
Just for the time being, because obviously it's hard to put them. Where's the back door? Oh, it's hard to put them out the back because of the temperature. I don't really feel like spending all the money on electric, so we keep them indoors, just in big mixed vats. Because obviously we know what breed is what, because they're quite easily distinguishable. So these are up on heat. Again, you know, pretty much everything at the moment. Also, I'm not selling because everyone's got the first come, first serve cherry pickers on Easter weekend. That's obviously what we do it for. They're heated indoors. So they'll look a lot better when they've got their own little individual ponds and stuff.
Nice.
These are unreal. So these were the Seguguchi Tosai shower.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm sure many, like, you know, everyone who's watching, a lot of people watching know the quality of Seguguchi shower. They are very nice.
Very nice indeed.
Yes, mate. So yeah.
So
That's
what's your prices on your Saki Akari?
We are on live, and I'll get in trouble for my prices because I'm cheaper than any. I don't really want to show it, but
I'll put you on the spot now, haven't I?
I don't want to show it. But for one bag, I'll show you that there. That's the growth. So
It was backwards, Gary. We could.
Oh, is this better?
No, not upside down.
No, backwards. Okay, never mind.
It looked like 1999 to me.
Good. I won't get in trouble then. But yeah, that's cheaper than anywhere you can find it online. But as an authorized Sakikara dealer, you do need to stick within the guidelines. So I don't advertise it on the website. It is just you know, for my customers, people who walk in, that's their kind of additional discount. Because then it just supports the people locally. It drives people to shop local. It causes people. Well, hopefully, it would mean that I'm not competing with people online. I'll be doing it in the shop. Same as all like my medical probiotic. I'll keep tons of. I don't know what you feed, obviously, but
Me, I'm feeding
for the goldfish customers.
Dajiwa food at the moment.
Oh, you said.
But yeah, the shop's looking fucking awesome, mate.
Lovely.
Just getting there. Did a little bit of messing around, changing some stuff the other day.
And where's the coral place now?
Oh, let's see if his room is. It's probably asleep, to be fair. But what used to be a tropical room is now no longer. So I can't turn these lights on, so I couldn't really show you that well. But these trays are full of loads of torch. Oh, they're all asleep. So see all these.
Yeah.
During the daytime, they're like handfuls of coral. Like this whole thing.
Are they big? They open up and stuff.
Yeah, these are still open. This big thing here, and that little fake coral. That's not real. Just there, runner. Some serpent starfish. What's in there? Some crabs and stuff. I don't know. This isn't my fault. This isn't my area whatsoever. I haven't got the slightest clue. This is run by the King of Coral, which yeah. This is good fun though. I don't know how to turn the light on. Let me see if I can get the normal lights on. So this, a little fun game whilst you're at the Koya, or whilst you're at the King of Coral, is with coins. There's obviously nothing in this tank. You just have to try and drop a coin and get it to land in there. And without it being gambling, essentially you get to win yourself a coral or money off as such.
All right.
Do you supply the coins?
Yeah.
Well, they were thinking of using a token system, but that's a conversation for a different day. I can't turn this tank on, but during the daytime, this trop tank looks really nice. This tropical area, I don't know if you remember, but it basically used to be a full room in here.
Yeah.
Wall to wall, like trops.
Yeah.
But
it wasn't
making me any money, so I've turned it into my own personal room. And as you can see, there's no prices on anything. I don't sell tropical fish. I like them. So, and my missus won't let me have this tank in the flat. All these tanks in the flat. So I've got loads of them spare, and I didn't want to sell them because eventually I'd like to open up another shop and do it a bit more properly. But yeah, for now it is my personal little fish room. I had a customer make me these the other day. These are really cool. They're you got like water quality trackers. There's different segments of it. Like in here, This is probably really boring. I'm sorry for all the people watching your channel.
No, mate.
Not at all.
You got a feeding log, which you could use to feed. But this is my most favourite part about it, hence why I'm selling them, is the koi history. Oh, it's backwards, isn't it?
Oh, mate, yeah, perfect.
So you got your name. So if you call your fish John, the colour pattern, John the Chagoi, who it come from, if it came from our side, who it came from, if it come from Kazuku Koi or whoever or whatever, the day you take the measurement, how old it was, the current condition, if it's battered or bruised, you can write that down on a certain day. So you can see fish, like Deutz fish, for instance, that every year get the same bacterial infection on like their Deutz scale, like their linear line of scales. You'll see that evidence within the diary sort of thing.
How much are you knocking them out for then?
The lady's charging me £30. So I'm not making money off of them. This is what she does. She works for Rolls Royce and makes little trinkets and stuff. She made me this, which is pretty cool. This is a light box. And essentially, every time you spoke, it like made different colours and stuff. But I don't know if we'll sell them. But these I thought were quite cool. So she's charging £30.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm charging £30, but she's charging, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
How do I stop it so I'm not the only person on the thing?
I do that.
Hey, there we go. All right, now I've got to put my face back on it unless no one wants to see that.
Well, Martin CFF as KCF says here, in Denmark we use lacquer as insulation underneath concrete floors, or we used to. Now we use polystyrene.
Yeah. Hey, see,
Right. Must be good hardcore then.
Polystyrene's much lighter, I should imagine, but
mate, to be honest, that lacquer, there's not a lot of weight to it.
Yeah, most of it's there, I suppose.
It is and that's what made me think about it, because every time I've knocked a bit into the Frankenstein pond, it's always floated on the surface. It's been like that for a couple of days, so I thought, well, fuck it, use it as a moving bed media. But if it sinks once it absorbs, then it's no good. Use it as shower media.
Yeah.
Oh, now you also use it in the bottom of plant pots.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah, drainage.
Yeah, Rob's off again. New Ala Aqua Koi Superior. Get on it. Well, you do love your Ala Aqua, don't you, Rob?
What is it? What's that for then?
Ala Aqua, it's a food.
Oh, okay.
And the last time I had any dealings with Ala Aqua was a number of years ago, and the last time I used it, it created so much fucking waste. I thought,
I'm sure I tried that myself a few years ago. It didn't last long in my pond.
What's everyone else feeding at the moment? I think obviously I know Marcus, you're feeding Saki, aren't you? We spoke about it the other day.
That's all I feed, mate. Yeah. And I know what everyone's going to say, but it's my choice.
Yeah, it is good. That's what Lyteg means.
My profit margin is going down, isn't it?
Every day the fish get £5. £5.
Oh, it is, mate. It's ridiculous, but at the same time, I've seen what Saki does to fish, and I think my stock looks better for it, so that's the reason I do it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think most people would probably use it, but there's obviously the price preventative element of it. But I'm sure if it was competitive with other food, everyone would be using it, I suspect.
I just find feeding Saki through quarantine with a bit of colour in there, obviously with some Saki colour, it is expensive. But I just find my fish come out of that quarantine period where they've been hammered. They come out of it looking so much better because they've had that support.
Yeah.
In the diet.
Yeah. But I can't justify the price.
No.
Especially more to the fact that when you actually talk to people that have been out to Japan and say when you actually look at the conversion rate, a sack of sake out there is about 50 quid.
Yeah. And you can get so many more different sizes and varieties out there than you can over here.
You know, and you're telling me at Gary's price that he showed us at 190, that's not ripping the arse out of it, including the transporting across the.
Of course it is. But what Gary's selling it for is cheap.
Yeah.
Well, the way I look at it, if you work it out price per kilo, what is it? If we did it at my magical price, which we won't talk about online anymore, what's 190 divided by 15?
Oh God! Now you're screwing everyone up, aren't you?
Divided by 15. I'm on the calculator. Don't worry.
Yeah, good.
Well, it's £12.60 a kilo. So, how much are you paying for? What's your food coming in, Vince?
Mine. It's about £75, 10 kilos.
£75. So you're paying £7.50. So it is double, but I don't know. I find like with what I sell in the shop, realistically, it's only Medicoi and Sakakari. You know, some people want the Pro line or JPL or whatever, but Medicoi, even at the discount that you can, do to it, it's still £10.40 for a 10 kilo bucket of probiotic, which only comes in a 6mm pellet, which a lot of people can't, for what they're trying to do with it, can't do.
Yeah.
6mm pellet's too big for most fish, isn't it?
Yeah, for toast, realistically, when fish get to a certain age, is there really, if you've had a fish 20 years, is there point in trying to feed the most high quality food?
No, probably not. No.
But if you're growing a fish from toe side to sand side, or you're getting it from a 1-year-old fish to a 4-year-old, or as big as you can get it within that growth period, I find
that first 2 years, mate. That first 2 years is when, that's pretty much when I'm done with a koi anyway. That's when they're moving on. You know what I mean? Like that. I've always done my food in this side and then move them on because that's the thing I enjoy is the growing. So I guess that's why I use it.
Well, until I started on the Dajiwa, I was an absolute advocate for Takazumi for 16 plus years.
Yeah, we didn't want Takazumi. We use that in the shop. It was good food.
It's an absolutely fucking banging food,
especially it was just
for
difficult. We found it difficult to sell. As in,
the junior is just unreal for small.
Mate.
Yeah, I've never found it. There's nothing like that for fry.
Junior premium is like rocket fuel.
For anything up 5 mil and bigger, you know what I mean? When it gets to you, 8 weeks.
Yes. And the beauty of it is,
and they can take that. That's the stuff to get them on.
Yeah. And you can get them on it at a small size as well because it's a 2 mil sinking pellet.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll take it, won't they?
So they're automatically doing what's natural to them, which is going straight to the bottom for food. I mean, I've proved it so many times when people come round, and I've got a mixture of food in my bin. So I've got a mixture of both floating and sinking, and you can guarantee I'll chuck a couple of handfuls in, and within a couple of minutes, you can't see a single fish because they're all on the fucking bottom. They go straight for the sinking food first. You get the odd one that will come charging up to the surface, but most of them initially straight down to the bottom and hoover up all the sinking food first.
Yeah, I feed both in the grow on when I'm feeding heavy, and they hoover up everything on the bottom before they come up.
Yeah. Yeah, they'll clear the bottom and then they'll come up.
The only thing is, if you get these smaller fish in there, they'll take advantage of that time and come straight to the top.
Marcus, which sakai do you use for your koi?
All of them. Balance, growth, and colour. Then, according to what each pond's needs are.
So you don't mix it all together and then feed them?
No, because you can't feed colour at the moment and growth and stuff down at 10, 12 degrees, can you?
No.
So
But when the temperatures are up,
as the temperature comes up, I'll start adding a bit of colour with the balance in the stock, even in the stock ponds. And growing is a combination of growth sinking, and colour. But depending on what fish are in that pond, if it's all sheros, I won't put no colour in there. But if it's Benigoy and Hoyt Zuris, I'll probably have 50-60% colour in there, if not more.
but surely if they're decent quality sheros, it shouldn't matter whether they're being fed colour food or not.
Yeah, but it's a waste. What's the point?
So you're telling me that what's in the colour food doesn't aid the shiroji or the sumi?
I honestly, mate, I can't answer that question. I don't know. It probably does. But I don't find the growth does really a bad job of that, because I fed a load of sheros this winter just on the growth. And yes, they did all right. I told him, I messaged him this morning. He said, "Get her on here." They were on the piss at name, so get her on here tonight. That'd be a laugh.
They're new, aren't they?
No, so I might have put another couple up. I've had them ones for a while, but yeah, he's absolutely right. But I think Maria.
They are more off the Tibu.
Yeah.
Pretty much most of that corner.
Pretty much most of that corner. Yeah. Dear me.
Oh, Marcus, Nikki wants to come on.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I told Aaron this morning to get her on it, because they were on the piss at about 9:30 this morning. I thought that'd be a laugh.
I had a message saying I don't know if I'll make it on, because me and Rastamouse were in Benidorm and they both had a beer in their hand.
Yeah.
Are you on that rubbish mobile phone again, Gary?
Yeah, mate. I'm in the shop and I ain't got my laptop on here.
It's a nightmare, that phone. Look at it.
It's
Camera keeps cutting out. It's got loads of feedback on it.
He ain't paid the electric. That's what that is.
I don't know how else I could.
Your laptop was brilliant. Why didn't you take that?
I just didn't think, mate.
What the fuck are you doing, Marcus?
I don't think I got much rum left.
My phone's on charge, so I can't even.
All the fucker, and then you'll find out how much you've got left, won't you?
I want to spread it over 2, so I wanted to make sure I had enough.
What is that? Show me the bottle. What is that?
It's fucking dead man's finger, isn't it?
Tequila one.
Oh, no. Yeah, mate. Yeah.
Sends me mad, that one. I like Dead Man's Fingers original normally, but that's all they had in the shop, and I thought, oh well, tequila, that do.
Sends him loopy. That's
This stuff
because tequila's really nice, isn't it?
Oh look, Mrs. Wobbly started slowly creeping into the picture. Look.
That's because he's moved the tablet. That's why. I just work bloody knackered. I've been at work since I.
So when am I coming up to play five-a-side football with you, Thomas Abba?
Boy, watch it. What's wrong with my wobblies? Has he told you what we've had this week? Put them in the bowl this week. Beautiful bowl of aragoki, and I just went, oh my God, Vince's wet dream I'm looking at. Stunning bowl of aragoki.
Oh,
were they new?
Ikarashi Toshinobu, that was, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, as long as they're not swimming footballs, I don't care.
It's a fish. Have you seen those tamasagi, Gary?
What?
Tamasagi, the yellow Ginrin.
The yellow
Goshki.
Kahaku. Oh,
no,
Goshki.
Goshki. Ginrin Goshki.
No.
From Ikarashi Toshinobu.
Yeah, he's got loads of weird.
I thought they'd maybe a bit of a gimmick, but they've come through. They've got proper bodies. They're good koi.
I think he showed one at the Junior Koi show, the All Japan thing that they had.
I think he did, yeah.
Because I saw him, so this Ikarashi Bloodline, so they're
yellow Goshki,
aren't they? But also
yellow Ginrin Goshki. I've got some here, mate. Mad.
The
proper good gin on them
they
as
look
well.
white with yellow patches when
that's it. That's why I think
they're already darkening up. They're already darkening up.
I've heard them described as sort of yellow kahaku, like they're but obviously they're from a Goshki bloodline, but I didn't know that they also darkened up.
Yeah, I never heard of it, mate. I thought I'll have them.
I've seen it with all Japan coins though.
I'm well happy with them.
All right, let's try this. How do I leave now?
Mine, you can't.
Stay there, Gary. Oh no, what's he done?
Sorting his laptop out, I think. Brilliant stuff.
Better or worse?
That's fucking better.
There we go. That's it.
I'm on the shop till now.
There you go. Can you turn him up a bit, Vince? Can you?
Shop's closed, by the way. I've just looked on my sat nav to see how far you were, and it says you're closed. Just to let you know,
To be fair, I'm always here, so
yeah, always open.
Just knock, and you'll let us in.
Yeah,
open all hours.
He ain't old enough for that.
Have you seen Fish Planet London?
Yeah, the old till that you had to thump on it to get it open.
Yeah, Arkwright's till, mate. Yeah, snap your fingers off.
I'm still trying to get my head round a yellow Goshki.
Yeah, Marcus, you had them on your video, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a look on that last shipment one, Vince.
I'll have to have a look at that later. But yeah,
they're weird, mate, but they're nice.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah.
Either Gary's really good at staying
He's been
still.
working on it for a few years, like that's why he's happy to bring them to market.
Yeah, but how are they getting the yellow instead of Benny?
It's fucking bright yellow as well, mate.
Yeah. Skin is just beautiful.
It's not real. I haven't seen nothing like it, mate. Yeah, I was over the moon when I got them.
Sparkly.
You're going to send me some pictures.
Yeah.
I will do, mate. I'll send you a video. Yeah.
I'm fucking intrigued on that.
He's got.
They are nice.
One of the Arigokis in there. I took one look at it. I was like, "That's a Vince fish." It's like less than white. It's got the big linear scales all the way down the side, and it's yellow underneath. And it's like it's going to be like a Kiyosagi.
It's like a Aragoki Kiyosagi.
It's like bright yellow underneath these big scales.
That looks orange.
Tamatasugi.
Yeah, Tamasaugi, yeah. Yeah, these ones are bright yellow.
These are bright yellow. That does look orange compared. These are bright yellow.
See if I can get some up on the video.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if I could find it.
I'll tell you what I do want, though. I want a really nice Kosui.
Kosui, yeah.
There's one of them in there as well, actually.
That mad white one that looked pearlescent as well. That's kind of like a silver grey, hasn't it?
Yeah.
They're
all Matsakawa back.
White when they arrived, and they've all gone like a silver grey. Beautiful colours.
Yeah, they're all Matsakawa bloodline.
Sean saying all that shipment were lovely, Marcus.
Thank you.
Why the fuck is the dog barking?
What's up with Gary? He's freaking out though. He's gone again. Oh, there he is. Now he's back.
All right.
What's going on?
I don't know what's going on.
Mate.
I've connected my phone, so hopefully. All right.
Mate, George turned up yesterday. He walked through the gate. He went, I got 20 litres of media for you. And I said, go and tip it in then. He's like, you got the liner in already. I was like, fucking right I have.
Brilliant.
See, I would have had the shower stripped down, the tank connectors done, and the bio unit up and running today, but I got dragged to New Forest Koi Farm by Steve.
Screaming and kicking.
I don't know if you can. You're not going to be able to see
by Steve, George, and Alex.
Yeah.
You didn't kick up a fuss though, did you?
You're going to be able to see it, Vince.
Just point it downwards a bit so the light's not reflecting. No.
If you turn your brightness down on your phone, we might be able to see a bit more.
That might be it. Yeah.
It's hard to see.
Underneath it.
Yeah, you can't really see.
No, you're going to have to send them to me.
I'll send it to you, mate.
Yeah, send them to me. Gary needs a new phone from Temu.
Let me get the gosh view.
Do need a new phone.
So, yeah, Tom, hopefully by end of play tomorrow afternoon, I will have the new bio unit up and running at least on the new drum. Fingers crossed. But I have the bio chamber itself is 3/4 full of water, and it now has 20 litres of K1 micro just floating on the surface. Because it's brand new.
Yeah. Give it a key.
I dumped a load of PP in it.
Yeah.
And it's still sitting on the fucking surface. But 20 litres is better than none.
Definitely.
But I reckon it's going to swallow some media in it. My last point, I've got to get on to Ollie Alpha Koi. Gas Jones has just sent you a picture, Steve.
Hang on.
How much media will it hold, Vince? I honestly don't know, mate. And I mean, the little one I put on the Frankenstein pond, that's only about 2.5, 3 foot deep by 2.5 foot long by about 1.5 foot wide. And that swallowed a giant fish bag and a half full of plastic media. Now, the one that I'm building at the moment, or the one I've built at the moment, we put a tape measure on that yesterday, and it is just over 4.5 foot deep by 4 foot long by 2 foot wide.
Nice.
So yeah, it's gonna fucking take loads. Tom, I've got 3 air stones in it, and it's still just sits on the fucking surface. Even apart from the pocket full of media that I had in my back pocket, for some reason, whenever I went at the farm, I'm seeing bits of media everywhere, and I just chuck it in my back pocket. And I sat in the car the other day, I was like, "The fuck's that?" I'm sitting a fucking great wad of fucking K1 micro, fucking K3, all sorts in the back pocket. So that's gone in there as well. I reckon about that, Roy. About that.
You've just been going up New Forest Koi Farm and putting it in your pocket when you're up there, blowing up. Half a litre at a time.
He's rattling by the time he comes out of there. It's not his pockets are full of it.
All like bugs and stuff are crawling out.
Mate, that fucking that plastic media gets everywhere, and I guarantee you can walk anywhere on the farm and find it.
Same in my garden, mate. You find it everywhere. Bloody.
Mate, I've even put fucking slippers on one time, and I found it in the bottom of there.
Gets everywhere.
Koi Tysco, how we doing, bud? Welcome in. New channel I found, ladies and gentlemen. So go across, give the man a like, subscribe, and a good morning.
Can I share a screen, can I, Vince, from this end?
You got a computer wizard, not me.
Mark, that thing that we spoke about on the phone the other day with the Sakai and stuff.
Yeah.
If we sort something out, I've got these as well from Hikari.
Is that a Hikari one?
Yeah.
You best keep me one for my mug wall.
You've got me mugs.
Yeah, I've got a Koi Hut one. I haven't got a Hikari one.
I picked these up actually. I was going to say.
No, in fact, I've got a new and a used Koi Hut mug.
Do you? You got the two?
Yeah, nice.
Yeah. Before we started getting mugs done, I actually nicked his personal mug when I first went down to visit him.
These were, this was really nuts buy I bought.
Good, yeah. Is that what you've already got sat in a pond, or is that what you're coming in?
Yeah, no, they're all in. They're all in. Oh, I think there's 8 Omasako Shirozuris. There's about 11 Sakai Kahaku. There's one I was pointing out. You know the big one. Their retail figure is just shy of 100k. So it's like mad money.
Yeah, take it easy, George. Not long now, mate.
Soon be home, boy.
I've shown our new mugs we've had this week, have you?
Has everyone seen his sticker?
That's it, Marcus, isn't it?
That's the yellow goshki, yeah.
Cheers,
That's a
Gaz.
fucking achiever.
I'm not sure on that one. There's different ones in there that are bright yellow. That one, I'm not sure because there are achiever in there, and I'm
That
not sure
looks
on
like
that.
a fucking achiever.
It could be.
The others
And Alan F, nice try.
The other ones, mate, are bright yellow. Seriously. Steve will find one.
Oh, Gaz sent me that picture, so
we've had his matching mugs this week.
yay.
Right.
They get
Steve
everywhere, don't they?
Steve tried that when I see him yesterday. He's like, "How many mugs you got then, Vince?"
Our
Fuck off,
YouTube
Steve.
mugs get given to customers when they come to have a drink or don't display them. They get given to customers, all the YouTuber mugs, and then it starts conversation and it gets people over onto the channels, and that's what I do.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Get them out there.
Brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah, you're not the only one that's tried that one, Alan. And so far, there is only 2 people that have got it correct.
What are we talking about?
My mug collection.
Oh, what? How many you've got?
Yep.
Are we going to play higher and lower?
No. Because the ones that get it right get their name put in the tub to have their names and the chance to win a New Forest Koi embroidered beanie.
It's like been a few months since you put your video out with how many you had, because you used to put the videos out counting them, hadn't you?
I specifically stopped so that I could do a competition with, and then once it comes out how many I've got, the ones that haven't had a short done, I will then do shorts for them. So yeah, I am a soppy bastard. Well, I can be. There is a heart in there somewhere, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought he'd thrown mine away until he showed it to me today. He's put it in a cupboard though, right in the back corner.
Tell you what. I'll tell you what, there's just no pleasing some people, is there? Mind you, that's what Jesus said.
Oh dear.
I've just ordered a new custom built bio unit and trickle tower combination from Colby Koi. Sweet. Send me some pictures when you get it, bud.
I've just ordered a nice dinner in a Chiba.
I think
That was the condition that Marcus bought the top.
I've just sent a photo to you, Steve. But
All right.
I mean, in all honesty, though, Tom, I think my biggest expense for my bio unit, for both of my bio units that I've got, has been the box ride liner. Mind you, yeah, that might get overtaken by filter media now. Hey, but you laugh. I actually know someone that has a moving bed made purely out of bottle tops.
let's say, yeah, bottle tops. Don't you?
And it's been working for years. Not a single speck of K1 or K1 micro or anything like that anywhere near it. Just literally
You're going to drink
plastic bottle tops.
bottle tops, though, aren't you? You need to drink a lot.
Mate, as long as it's got a surface area where a biofilm can attach.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck me, in the 80s, they were using hair curlers, for Christ's sakes.
Yeah. There you go. That's a yellow. That's proper yellow. You can see it now.
Now, that looks like a poor quality Gahaku.
Just does this bright yellow. It's not a pale orange. It is bright yellow.
That looks fucking orange.
Harawaki yellow, bright yellow.
Mate, I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to take you to Specsavers.
Did you buy these from Peckham Market, Marcus?
Yeah.
Oh, look. I quite like it. I think that's quite a nice looking fish, though, isn't it?
Good bodies on them as well. You know what I mean? They're nice.
Yeah.
Very unusual.
Hey, Dave, I thought you'd have had that fucking thing finished by now.
Ragging it out, isn't he?
Now, Scragster. Aluminium doesn't float.
Or he'd have done it.
Yeah, it would if you sealed the end up, though, wouldn't it?
I was gonna say hot glue the end, and then there'll be.
Yeah.
Mate, we've got it down the farm.
Yeah.
We've got shower filters down the farm that are literally filled with banding straps.
Well, the fabric.
You know the one your banding straps where you get round pallets or blocks and stuff like that. You get that blue. Yeah.
Plastic.
Yeah. You fold it, and then turn it around, tie it so it's got a knot in the middle.
Okay.
Mate, we've got.
It's got a surface area, isn't it?
Yeah,
we've
well,
got cubic meter showers on some of the research systems, and they are literally bundles of baling twine. So loads of those baling twine bent and looped and then knotted in the middle, pulled tight, and then just showered over the top.
Crazy.
Mate, I've been saying it for 20 plus years. It does not have to be expensive to keep, grow and maintain quality koi. You don't have to be a koi snob with thousands and thousands of pounds to be able to do it. There is so many bits of things out there that can be used as a medium for filtration that some people wouldn't even think about using.
I've seen like china pots all crushed up and plates and stuff like that, and like clay pots from garden stuff.
Mate, those plastic pot scrubber things.
Yeah,
The fucking Yanks love them things.
Yeah, I've seen that though.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Then there's the other concept that the Japanese actually use, where they don't put anything in their showers.
Yeah, we don't run any media in our showers here.
Why is that?
For a number of different reasons. Bacterial infection is one of them. It's easier to maintain them when you don't have to maintain them because they're empty.
But if they're pre-filtered properly, they shouldn't need maintenance.
Bead filters, but obviously after a season, we hammer food in. We don't get cold. No one drops below 16 degrees. So we either feed at least twice a day, or in the summer, 5-6 times a day. And we clean the bead filters frequently. But obviously, if you go 3-4 days without feeding a pond full of 90, 45, 50 centimetre fish and 6,000 litres on a 30-inch bead, even with the pump run slow, we found that you would get a mulum of like biofilm build up, and that was breaking down. So after a couple of years of running showers with media in them, we found that it was easier to maintain, because obviously we'll treat antibacterial treatments within the pond if there are fish with big knocks on them, rather than moving them and isolating them in the quarantine pond. If we'll notice, like acroflavin, or what's the other one people use? Oh, we don't use it here, but it's obviously a similar product to acroflavin. It's Alprex, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm not a lover of Alprex or acroflavin.
I thought people might know what I mean when I say it, but yeah, I don't. I hate Alprex. I don't really use it. I don't use any Colombo product at all, to be honest. But
Alprex is a last resort for me, really.
The thing is, in a commercial environment, it's different at your home pond. But in a commercial environment, if I treated 2 weeks ago with Alprex, obviously I've used it in the park. We've been here 10 years, so we've been and seen it. But as you probably all know, it stains the water rotten. It's just that colour does not dissipate. It's there. So it's one of those things that I try and avoid it. Well, we don't use.
No.
Roy's asking, what benefit do you get running your showers with no media?
It's just we use it for the gas exchange, so to aerate the water on return. So rather than having like moving beds with aerobic bacteria, we just basically gas off ammonia and nitrate instead of processing it. So same as how you would use ozone or trickle towers.
Yeah.
Like that. Instead of processing ammonia using the nitrification cycle, you can use gas exchange to essentially gas off those elements. So that's what we use it. We just throw water into a shower. It's a big chamber which causes the water to be heavily oxygenated before returning back into the pond. Without the benefit of a biological element, it's a chemical exchange rather than a biological exchange. So obviously there's chemical filtration, biological filtration, mechanical filtration, and that's what we do. But not to say it's the right.
So how many systems do you have that are running on beads?
We're indoors, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And how do you compare them to as a standalone filter in comparison to, say, a Nexus?
A Nexus and a bead, obviously they work in two very different ways. If I'm talking about water clarity, bead filters beat that all day long. But if you're talking from a loading aspect, like if I have a 10,000 litre pond and I had a bead filter on it compared to a 10,000 litre pond that had a Nexus on it, and I chuck the exact same amount of fish and I feed them the same way, with the same parameters, the same chemicals within the water column, the Nexus will always fare better. That will always go through the nitrification process better. I'll always end up with no ammonia, no nitrite, and low nitrates way before I will with the bead.
Yep.
Yeah.
But if I'm, again, same amount of fish, same whatever, and I'm throwing the same amount of food in, you'll do a reading on the pond with the Nexus. The water will be brown and full of little bits, but there'll be no ammonia, no nitrite. Whereas you go to the pond with the bead filter, and there'll still be a nitrite reading. The ammonia will be gone because it does get there. It just takes longer, but the water's clear as anything.
Do you not find that you have problems with tracking?
Tracking meaning what the
as in not cleaning properly and then tracking through. How often have you stripped one of your beads?
We strip our beads probably twice a year. But we also clean. We're a shop, so it's weird, concept in it. Like we clean our beads. I wouldn't say daily, but at least every 3 days a bead's cleaned. Whereas we don't leave them for 3 weeks for the water to ever track.
Yeah.
The water clarity is always, the particulates are always fine enough to not notice them. And if they do get to a point where we are seeing them, at that point they're getting cleaned. So within 2-3 hours there. And everything's like, we've got a 3,000 litre pond, like a small pond that's got a 24-inch bead on it. So, we're passing water for it non-stop 5 times over. But the way that we mitigate the issue with the fish burning out is fractional flow. So instead of the water constantly rotating round and round and round and round, there'll be a high draw area where the pump is, because it's a pump-fed pond, so there is no bottom drain. So there are some systems we have in here which have a bottom drain leading to a pump.
Yeah.
Which obviously then the fish don't rest on the very, very bottom. They'll find a mid-water sort of area or a corner to go off into. At night time, like now, if you came in like I did earlier, and you see the fish, you obviously notice behaviours that you don't see during the day, because they do just act completely different at night, don't they, than they do in the day. But yeah, we don't really find that there is an issue with tracking, because we don't leave it long enough for the water to ever the filter doesn't get dirty, pretty much.
Right. Yeah, because.
And then what happens is when we clean the filters and we disturb all of that trapped mechanically debris that's locked in that block of media.
Yep.
Especially on the 3 ponds with the showers on, you find then that when even after doing 2 flushes, you'd still get debris that's dislodged that then ends up in the system, but it would be trapped in the shower, because the shower media were, instead of it pre-filtering it correctly like you said earlier, we'd have to pre-filter it, if that makes sense.
Right. So after a clean, you'd have to then
we'd have to run
it till it run clear before you can put it over the shower. Yeah.
we took the media out of the shower, and we haven't looked back since, because it does, for us, there is no benefit to having the shower. If anything, it will dilute the biofilm across the bead, the walls of the pond, and in the shower.
Yeah.
There's so much load that pond can produce, and we're already running 30-inch beads on a 6,000 litre pond, so it's like 7-8 times overkill, as in the amount of surface area available by the
just on the bead alone is enough.
Yeah, that's it. So we have the shower, it's a redundancy thing, and literally just trapped sediment. There was no there was a build up of the biofilm, but it was just getting just detritus, just waste more than anything.
Cool.
Yeah. That's why we don't run showers with media.
I don't run a shower. I've never run a shower in my life.
They're difficult with treatments. Obviously, being in a shop, if the event arrives that we did need to treat.
I am going to fit one on me grow on, but that's a different scenario. When you're growing, you need that extra. So yeah, I am going to fit one on me grow on. But I wouldn't bother on any of the other ponds.
Stuart saying you use a lot of ozone on your tanks, Gary.
There's a pond that has ozone.
And what is the thinking behind having ozone only on 8 tanks?
A pond, sorry, at one. There's only one.
Oh, it's just on a pond. I thought we said 8.
Yeah. The reason we use ozone on that one pond is location. The pond is in a very dark room that is lit by a single spotlight. So as you go down the stairs, I showed you a minute ago with the big waterfall along the back. So that pond runs ozone there because it doesn't have a bottom drain, has a side drain. It was a pond retrofitted, so it used to be half the size and have a pump in the pond that pumped to a feed filter, then pumped back. It come twice the length of the room and had a side drain drilled through the wall. So the spin, if you want, the movement of the water didn't allow the pond to work properly, and because it's in a dark room, we find the ozone makes the water. Wow, has anyone ever used ozone before?
No.
I'm sure people in the chat will, haven't they? But the water is a different class when you use ozone.
So how is it different, and what makes it? What do you think it is that makes it different?
So ozone's an unstable molecule. So it's 3 oxygen molecules. It's a combination of 3 oxygen molecules bound together, and oxygen wants to be O2. That's its stable form. So it has an extra oxygen that wants to attach itself to everything, and basically oxidizes whatever's in that system. So you know how obviously you use like potassium permanganate, that's an oxidizing agent.
Yeah.
That just oxidizes it in a really intense way. Ozone is a more subtle variation of that oxidation. So it basically just attaches itself to, say, the chemical equation for ammonia is NH3 in a toxic form, in an unbound form, it's nitrogen, hydrogen, 3 parts hydrogen. When it adds the ozone binds to the nitrogen and becomes hydrogen gas and nitrous oxide, whatever it is, NO, and basically gases itself off. So there's a chemical element of it as well. So the ozone helps with, instead of, again, going back to the biological side of things, instead of processing your ammonia by bacteria, by biological process of not ammonia, nitrate,
using a chemical process, right? Yeah.
Gas off, yeah. It just goes to the surface and goes straight out to the air. I'm probably like a bit with my chemistry in regards to that element. There's a lot more to it, and I'm sure if you used to go on Manky Sankey, has anyone been on? I'm sure you've all been on there, yeah.
Yeah.
He'll have a very, very descriptive way of explaining ozone. But the reason, we use ozone on that pond. Is the clarity of the water, because it just oxidizes the pond, so your oxygen saturation is massive. And as oxygen is obviously a gas, but in liquid form, oxygen is blue. So when you look in the pond, it doesn't look real. It looks like glass.
It's like a marine tank.
Yeah, it's just got a different. You put 2 ponds next to each other, side by side, with oxygen, with ozone running on, and they are worlds apart. But then there is downsides to running ozone. Obviously, you don't want to run ozone to make your ORP levels silly sterile. That's obviously not going to benefit anyone, especially not the customer when they buy a fish. But
isn't the recommended ORP whilst using ozone about 350?
yeah, 350 is a clean environment. If your pond's running, 50 ORP, 100 ORP, you basically got
Shit water.
Shit water, yeah. And then there's the. I'm sure I don't want to teach you I don't want to tell you to suck eggs, but with like the ORPs of like 450, if you maintain that for too long, you're essentially sterilised. It's like walking around with a bottle of hand sanitizer, constantly like drinking. You just sterilise the environment, which we don't want to do, of course. But we do use ozone to definitely keep those the pond thing, because running 100, 200, whatever, however many fishes in a shop compared to your house, when things go wrong, and at the farm, obviously they've got masses of water. We can't give that, not as an effective way of business. But if a fish gets anything, if that fish just takes a little knock, the bacterial count of the pond is nuts. Like it's very much a higher bacterial count in a commercial pond where the stocking's too high than a normal household pond. So if a fish gets a bang, it gets infected. Or if a fish, unless you're putting measures in place to keep the water cleaner as such.
So, okay then, your thoughts on these small little ozone units that you can buy from these companies that pop up here, there, and everywhere.
Brilliant.
Do you think they're any good, or if you're going to go into ozone, you're better off spending 2 or 3 grand and getting the proper?
Spend 40 quid on an ozone unit that's way too small for your pond, and you're never going to go wrong. There's an ozone generator on Amazon, the Wii U unit, 200 milligram. I think it's 40 quid or 50 quid. I run that on a pond, and we don't achieve, anything higher than 3. If you measure the ORP with the ozone off, you left it for a week. If you're measuring 300, 270, 320, whatever it is, bouncing around depending on your feed and whatever else, treatments have gone in, or you done a water change, there's more, calcium and magnesium, carbon harness available, and then you do the exact same thing with the same pond with ozone running on it. Them little generators, we don't even use a reactor, because obviously, technically speaking, the only way to make it truly effective is to make the ozone the unstable oxygen within O3 have surface area, so contact. Because gas exchange happens through the surface to surface, so when a bubble essentially is touched around all sides, that's where the reaction takes place. So the reactor makes the bubbles in contact with it all the time, but we just bang it on an air stone, and realistically it doesn't, for what we're actually trying to use it for. If we're producing 200 milligrams of ozone, we're losing 195 milligrams straight into the air, because the contact time between the bottom of the pond and the top of the pond from them bubbles at way massive.
Yeah.
The gas at the very, very edge of the bubble to the water, that surface tension of the bubble is where the ozone reaction's happening. It's not. We don't. So yeah, I think cheap little ozone generators. They're all right. I think they're pretty good.
The reason I ask is because it wasn't last year, but it was the year before when those little ozone generators came out. I actually put one on the tank that I had in Long Block, and I had it on an airlift return. So it was absolutely nowhere near my mechanical or my biological filtration. Yeah. And yet, within the space of a week,
bleach your system.
It bleached the shit out of every speck of media that I had in both my Easy Pod and my bio chamber. And that was having it on a timer.
I was going to say, yeah, it's about
that's the risk with them, isn't it?
So
there is downsides to everything, innit? You know what I mean? They're great when they're working, but if they don't, all of a sudden fish that are used to that environment aren't in that environment, or it overdoses and bleaches your media and you start getting spikes and problems in other ways. That's my worry. I mean, I'm old school. I keep it simple. I don't see me ever getting into it, to be honest. Yeah,
which was why I asked his thoughts on the little 40 quid ones that people can get.
Yeah, I'm just a bit nervous with it. Even with a £3,000 one, mate, I'd be nervous. I'm an engineer, mate. I've seen bloody millions of pounds worth of kit go wrong the day after they're bought, mate. Things break, things overdose, things underdose, things go wrong. And for me, it's just something else that can go wrong, and nature's a better way.
I've got 2 broken. I don't even know how much these are, but I know they're not cheap.
Yeah.
2.
And how old are they?
Oh, mate, these are older than me, probably 20 years old, 20 years old. These get passed down through.
So they're pretty new then, if they're just a bit older than you, mate.
Yeah, but no, I completely agree with you. Like what you say, you know, the environment that they're in. That's why it's, you know, in the koi, like that one pond that runs the Ozone is used more as a not a polisher, but that's probably the wrong word. It's just used as a sanitation device. It's basically to prevent, because we are heavily overstocked, to bring it back to more normal levels. So if you were to leave my fish in a pond for X amount of time in some of the pond environment, you know, just like the same as how you put more filtration in, you know, in certain ponds because they need it, we find it benefits the fish and the system to run a little, you know,
a little ozone on it.
Amazon cheapy air zone, ozone air zone type thing.
Something worth thinking about. Look, he's making notes again.
I always do.
Mate, he's terrible because he's got a brain like a fucking goldfish, and if you don't write it down, he forgets it.
Yeah, I have to write everything down.
Do you like to read as well? Like, do you like to look up and kind of things? That Manky Sanky's website, or you know,
yeah, I do agree with you.
Yeah,
I do agree with you.
I do.
Sid Mitchell does know his shit, but at the same time, some of the stuff that he
his thoughts
puts across is now dated and out of date.
Absolutely. I think more when I mention the site, it's because of the way he describes things, and he manages to put it in formats that are understandable, if that makes sense. So, you know, I have no way to divulge what I've learned about using Ozone in that system, but if you go and look at websites like his, it very clearly puts it into like, you know, like the dummies guide book that you
puts your layman's terms through everyone's one easier to understand. Like, that's
why I quite like to promote that as a site. To look, if you want to read up on Ozone, there is a chart where he uses melons and tomatoes to talk about the different chemicals and stuff. You know, I like that part. But I'm not saying to read the whole thing and use it as a, you know, a how-to guide. To understand
What's that?
Getting shot.
That round at yours, Vince? Bloody hell. What celebration is that? Yeah, you won't like that.
Anyway, kick his neighbour's door in.
Yeah, you won't like that.
Oh, great.
I'm sharing the window.
We send fucking Raji's again.
Stop. Calm. Deep breath, please.
It's a weird time to have fireworks, isn't it?
And again. Come on. And out, please. Thanks. Come on, just breathe. Just breathe for a minute, then go back. All right.
Yeah. My apologies, people.
No, no.
You're all right, mate. Don't worry. All right.
Nothing to apologise for, mate.
Mate.
You're all right. Have a minute, mate.
And again.
What was that guy's website called, Gary? Did you say?
Manky Sanky.
Manky Sanky.
MAKYSAN.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, Manky Sanky.
Yeah, I thought I'd heard of it before.
Yeah. Right.
Oh,
Right,
right,
I'm gonna-
I have to, Vince. Just. Yeah, just.
I do apologise, guys. I'm going to have to knock it on the head. My head's gone now.
That's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Absolutely understandable, mate.
Put yourself first. Priorities, mate.
Understandable, bud.
So, yeah, I do thank everyone for joining this evening.
No worries, mate. Go on.
Mate,
All right,
take
mate.
care of you.
Go
Right,
and take yourself. Take care of yourself, mate. Turn it off, bud.
Get out.
I apologise, guys. Thank you all for joining along. I thank these guys for joining us. Big thank you, Gary. As always, I've been Twisted Guy. You lot out there, you know you're great. And I will catch up with you tomorrow with the